Does state law shield the identity of police officers who kill someone during a violent encounter?
The Florida Supreme Court is mulling over that question after hearing arguments about Marsy's law. Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders takes a closer look.
Florida enacted a version of Marsy's law back in 2018 through a constitutional amendment. It's basically a victim's bill of rights, and one of its provisions is protecting a victim's identity. But the question is, does that extend to law enforcement? This case spawns from two separate Tallahassee incidents in 2020.
What are you hiding? Get your hand out of the bush right now.
Local police responded to different threats against their lives by shooting and killing alleged assailants, prompting wide protest.
Justice! Now!
Concerned for their safety, the Florida Police Benevolent Association sought to stop Tallahassee from releasing the officers' names, arguing they were victims under Marsy's law and entitled to anonymity.
Good morning. Welcome to the Florida Supreme Court.
In court, a lot of questions about this, the law's definition of a victim. Are police considered a, quote, person under its language or something else, subjected to a higher level of scrutiny and transparency? Attorneys for the city and several news outlets say cops are different.
That an on-duty officer who uses force against a suspect is not acting as an individual, but rather as an agent of the government.
But on the other side,
my individual clients are people.
Lawyers think the opposite.
No carve-out, as suggested by my colleagues, exists in the language.
The High Court's decision here will likely have broad-ranging impacts in Florida and could prompt more police to seek anonymity under similar circumstances.
I think they're going to have whatever route they go, a heavy lift in providing rationale and reasoning to support it.
Law and politics legal expert Will Cooper thinks it'll be a tough choice for justices as the lower courts have been split on the issue.
It's just a classic example where the statute isn't clear. Now, if the statute had defined victim to say this includes police officers, there'd be no question at all.
Justices could now take days, weeks, or more to offer their opinion, and it's anyone's guess how they'll rule.
I'm really not in the business of predicting what the court's going to do.
Even so, both sides walking away.
I feel like the argument went well for us, and I feel like we're going to prevail.
Saying they feel heard. And again, we don't exactly know when justices are going to have their opinion ready, but they often come out on Thursday morning. This case, however, may be slowed down a bit because we've got the holidays right around the corner. That is the latest out here at the Capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.